guys, welcome back. It's me today. I'm doing a review on our 4.4 SDV8 Range Rover. Did I get that right, John?
SDV8 Range Rover 2004. This is the L405 model. I thought it was best Susie give us a review because she drives the car 90% of the time.
And you talked over the other video.
Well, the other video I was trying to get over us having it for 12 months and what issues we've had. Susie wouldn't be able to remember what issues we've had with it
Can't remember yesterday.
because I pay all the bills. So
you wish you did.
So
He
anyway,
makes out like he does.
So anyway, I'll hand you over to Susie.
So I'm just giving my opinion of our Rangey. What did you want to say?
Rangey. So this is the first video Susie's doing on her own. So I'm going to give her a few questions to prompt her along. She wants to start getting into YouTube, and if you enjoyed the video, please comment below, and we'll do more videos with my wife, Susie, talking a bit more on it. It must get a bit mundane with me, monotone voice man, talking all the time. You know what I mean? And look, I sound like I'm nasally all the time, but it's because I am full of cold all the time. We have kids and they are pure full of germs. Okay, we'll start. Susie, you use the car all the time. Yep. What are your favourite things?
Favourite things about it? Speed. Anyone who knows me knows that I just love speed. So I'm not shy with it. I do use it to its potential, and I can tell when John has been driving it like a princess before me, because it lags. That's one of the things that I don't like. It's a bit irritating because the driving changes. If someone else has been driving it, because doesn't it have different settings, this car? I
think from what I've heard is the gearbox will work out who's driving it, and we'll adjust gear changes, you know, for how aggressive you're actually pressing the throttle and stuff. Yeah,
so I'm more aggressive than you are, believe it or not.
Maybe that's because she has her seat further forward than me. She's a short ass. 5'2".
You're not much taller.
5'2". I am 5'2". I am 5'7".
I'm 5 foot.
Oh yeah, well there you go, even worse. 5 foot, and I'm 5'7", so I'm mega tall.
Anyway, he's not. But yeah, so that's one of the pet hates, maybe I say, about the lagging when someone else has been driving it. But overall, love it, love the speed, love the feel of it.
Okay, so you've mentioned about the speed and how fast it is.
Yeah.
This actually has 340 brake horsepower standard. We haven't had it mapped. I do plan on maybe getting it mapped one day in the future, but with everything else I've got going on in my life, it's the least of my worries at the moment. Yeah. So what else do you like about the car, Susie?
So like the feel of it. It's literally like driving a cloud. It's the only way I can describe it. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Smooth.
So yeah, sorry, I was at a junction. And no, so it just feels effortless to drive, basically. Love it. I love feeling safe in it, especially because I have the kids and the dogs in it all the time. And that's another point actually, because we do have kids. One of the really good points about it is it's got a fridge, so you can always keep it topped up with snacks. I think John's already mentioned on another video that we got tellies in the back, so it reduces the kids. Are we there yet?
Yeah, so this car come with the media package. Yeah. I think it was like a $3 or $4 grand. So it has TVs in the rear, the kids have got headphones, and it's got a remote. But all that is controlled from the front screen. So if the kids are annoying you, you can just switch it off. So
that's another thing we love as well, because we've got the screen, so we can like watch Toy Story or whatever with the kids when we're passenger. Yeah. Because it switches off driver. It's got the dual screen, hasn't it? So
the L405 comes standard with the split screen on the telly. So when I when Susie's driving, I can watch a film and I can press a button, and as we'll pan over in a minute, I can show you that it changes over, the screen changes over.
Oh yeah, and then there's like another thing that I like about this car is that given it's actually 10 years old, it's got a private plate on obviously, but it doesn't actually look it. So I noticed that other makes of cars, I'm obviously not going to name them, but some of them do age quickly, so I reckon they must change the models very often, whereas Rangey, no, for me it looks like quite a newish car.
When people look at it, they do we're not trying to be snooze or anything, but when people look at it, they do think the car's worth more than actually it was, you know what I mean, that would be paid for it. So this car retailed at £105,000, you know, with the tellies and it being an autobiography. It's got heated and cooled seats, it's got the fridge, it's got the tellies, it's got soft closed doors, you know, it's got electric boot, it's got the electric
that's
tail,
handy as well, isn't it, when you
electric tailgate, tow bar, it's got the electrical tow bar which goes up and down. That is cool, that proper nice thing. Sue wouldn't know about them things because she doesn't actually mess around with
Yeah,
them.
if anyone was looking at buying one, highly recommend the panoramic sunroof.
It's quite good, wasn't it? We took the kids to Blackpool not too long back, and we had them standing out the roof and that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite smart. So just gave the car a bit of a jet wash. It was absolutely minging. It's weather, rain, sun, rain, sun.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, so going back to that, defo a selling point for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite. It was
Great in the summer and cool in the winter, really.
Yeah, I quite like the we got a white one, and I quite like the white with the cream leather.
Already mentioned it, already on it. Right, another thing that I do like about the car is the soft closed doors. So yeah, if you've got young kids like us, who slam doors drives me insane. It just stops them from doing that, basically. So literally just shut the door, shuts itself. Dead straightforward. Little things with me, little things. Another thing that I love, tailgate of the car. So split tailgate comes in really handy, so we've got 2 dogs and 2 young kids. So say yeah, you can fit all your shopping in, you can fit a pram in there, really spacious boot. One thing that I do really like about it is we go down the woods quite often, so you can literally just plonk the kids on here, get the wellies off, saves messing up the car because John's OCD goes through the roof. We have 2 dogs, they're quite big as well, so this is a very spacious boot for them. We just take this out, take the partial shelf out, put their bed in, they've got loads of room to walk around, and because the car is big itself, anything that we need we'll just put in the back with the kids. Another neat feature, tailgate close, simply press the button and both tailgates close together. Just like that small. Anyway, moving on to the bonnet, because we mentioned power before. Come see the engine. So yeah, some people might go on about the little small engines there. I like big engines, don't I, John? And so yeah, so because I drive this car more, I tend to fill it up more. So obviously we've run it on premium diesel. John won't accept anything less. Say it costs me about, say, 150 a month. We only fill it up once a month, don't we?
Yeah, it lasts us well, it lasts us a month, don't it?
Lasts us a month. We get. Yeah. I'm sure I've done it on the trip before, and we get like say about 450 miles.
Yeah, about 450 miles.
Yeah,
isn't it? 450 miles, and we've got a little bit left. I don't like to let the tank run down too low. You know what I mean?
So we try and use this for like long journeys, motorways, and stuff like that. Use the other car for a little run around, don't we? So we don't clog it up.
We use that. We also got an R56 Mini Cooper S, a little cheap run around. So we just use that more often. I use that for work because I only work a couple of miles away. It would be a shame bringing such a big car out to do my short journeys, you know what I mean, to and from work. So what do you want to say, Suze? Say thanks for listening to you.
I'm not repeating everything he says, that's why I refuse to say hi guys, welcome back to the channel. But yeah, thanks for listening guys. Yeah, I might start doing some more YouTube with John. So it's only took me a few years, hasn't it, to help you out, get involved.
We did a video on my Escort Cosworth, and Sue's come across dead natural, and I said to her, you're really good at being on YouTube, you know, like filming yourself. You're really good at filming yourself. It's took me a few years to get like a little bit and to get the confidence to film yourself here and talk about it. And I said, you're really good at it, maybe you should do a few more reviews. So she wanted to have a go herself. So hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below it if you have enjoyed it and you'd like Susie to review a few more cars, and you'll have more of a go, won't you? All right guys, I hope that's given you a little insight on what my wife's point of view is on our 2014 L405 4.4 SDV8 Range Rover.
That was a mouthful.
I know, but it is. Autobiography. So we'll see you on the next one. See you later.
Right, bye guys.
Please like and subscribe.